Hello again, Dr. Lockdown here, and following the success of last year's Smash convention video, I've decided to make several for Supanova. I may do that with Smash, but given the after-hours event, it may be a little difficult. I don't know, I might not. We'll see how it goes. However, this time I won't be talking to the camera until the very end when I discuss today's haul. This is the first day of the 3 days that Supanova is going on for. If I were to talk in front of the camera constantly, like I do every single time, it would get a bit boring. So instead, I'm just going to cut to on-site footage with me talking there. So, without further ado, let's go back in time to when I was at the convention. I was actually a bit taken aback at how few people were on the trains on the way to the convention. I guess it was a Friday, so not many people were there in comparison to the other 2 days, but after seeing how it was with everyone leaving when I was going to the meetup after last year's Supanova for the Transformers Collectors Club Australia, it was a bit shocking, but as I got closer to Lidcombe, more and more people got on and it started to make a bit more sense. Although, yeah, it wasn't as busy as it was the first time I saw everything, and I imagine it's going to be busy the next 2 days. A new convention is always exciting and a little bit scary. Kind of like universally telling your boss at work that you have a YouTube channel. Speaking of which, hi there. I've briefly gone around and I've already got a signing thing for Vic Mignogna, so yeah, I got some time to kill. Let's get started. Actually, first, give me a minute. Well, that looks better than expected. This is certainly going to be exciting. After organising a few things with the signage for Vic Mignogna, I took a quick tour of the main floor. And there are a lot of scalpers when it comes to Transformers collectibles specifically. For those who watch my channel regularly, yeah, I'm a Transformers collector and these prices were horrible. I mean, $45 for a Micromaster, $99 for a limb of TFC Hercules, and $90 for Evac from Universal Studios? I mean, no. Just no. A million times no. Other than that, though, there was some great stores there that I'll probably visit tomorrow, because today was primarily about getting artwork, because those seem to sell out quickly. I remember last time I was at Smash, the Pickle Rick artwork specifically sold out because that was the meme of the time. I'm not saying I'm buying those garbage memes, but honestly, you can't be too careful when it comes to artwork. I imagine they're going to sell out pretty quickly tomorrow, and the figures are going to remain there. I was half expecting to get a Nendoroid Nanachi, but I didn't realize they weren't on sale yet, which is rather unfortunate. Ah well, it's not the end of the world. So, has Shinji had any problems getting in the robot lately?
Oh, heaps. Well, because, you know, Misato, like, slams the alarm, but then Shinji's like, wait, I need to put on my Spanx. And then he just is doing the Spanx getting on dance, and yeah, because, you know, he, like, saving the world is one thing, but he cannot have, you know, like, morph suits, they're really unforgiving to rolls, so that's a really important consideration.
So who's not too big for Smash anymore?
Woo! Yoshi!
Yoshi was never too big. Yeah, you're all dead. You got sliced in the stomach. You're probably gonna get eaten. Yoshi, maybe you're okay. I like the new design for yours, but you're all dead. You are all dead. Congratulations on being the most popular Mario Kart character for 3DS. How do you feel? Truly awe-inspiring words. We're almost at the end of the Kingdom Hearts 3 ride.
Yes.
It'll only be another 10 years from now.
Yes.
You're in a way.
I'm still trying to find the hearts. It's taken forever.
I've only read the manga, I haven't played the game. I'm a Switch player.
I'm out.
I'm sure your fans will be very happy to see you here today. Yes, all 2 of them.
All 2 of them.
Seriously, if you're watching this and you haven't seen Land of the Lustrous, get the f*** on that, you bloody idiots. This is a great show. Best show of last year aside from Made in Abyss. Do it, you maybe also Girls Last. Do it, idiots!
I approve of this message.
It's great that you're one of the most fan-favourite characters in the movie, but there is one thing I must note. You do realise you could be a lot more effective if you used your puns in battle. NANI?! I didn't actually realise this until later, but it turns out that the microphone that I borrowed from my university doesn't actually, well, it's a little bit difficult to use in these kinds of situations, especially when I'm trying to use this and move it out like so, and then also try to record at the same time. So, not going to do that. Instead, I'll just take the regular mono audio from the camera, which isn't ideal, but in this situation, it's all I can do. Between looking around and harassing other cosplayers for no goddamn reason, I decided to play a round of Mario Kart to see if I could get into the finals. And it failed miserably. Turns out if you only play against your 2 best friends and your sister, you don't actually get that good. Especially if you don't play online that much. So, get good, Dr. Lockdown, get good. Of course, this booth did its job too well, I'd say. It made me want to get a Nintendo Switch, despite the fact that I already own one. Congratulations, Nintendo. Let me guess. Smash Ultimate kinda helped with that. Speaking of which, of course I chose Waluigi. Someone has to represent him since he's not playable in Smash. While I was looking around, I stopped off at Epic Games / Transformers Space Bridge Collectibles to do a little bit of plugging. Now this may seem like a bit of sponsorship, but honestly it's not. This guy's a friend, and I just wanted to help him out a bit. So bear with me. Alrighty, here I am with Brad Towner at Transformers Space Bridge Collectibles. He is currently selling Waves 1 and 2 with Wave 3 on the horizon in August.
Yep.
And I just thought I'd give him a bit of a shout out in this video.
Thanks so much. That's it, I plan to jump on top, selling all the Power of the Primes, basically all the Hasbro releases. To make sure, because one of the biggest pains that I found when shopping retail in Australia is not everything's released or it's extremely hard to get. So I figured I may as well be the guy everyone can trust and come in and you basically, if I've got it, you can have it. More or less, continue with Wave 3, as you said, available in August. I'm not sure if there's going to be a Wave 4.
Wave 4 is supposedly just Nova Star and nothing else, and just
But she's Wave 3.
She is Wave 3?
That's what I've been told.
Oh. Well, that makes things easier, but also more confusing.
Maybe it's just Wave 3 and 4 together. But I think she's going to, well, the way they treated how they packed Moonracer, I think Nova Star is going to be also a chaser. So I plan to get her in and get enough in so that if people want to order in waves, I'll just sell them to people that way. Likewise with the Voyager, who's coming with Inferno?
Another Grimlock.
Oh, that's right, Grimlock. So he'll sell well. So that should be
Grimlock's a great toy. I don't know why people think it's not that good. Well.
He's pretty good in robot mode. I enjoy him in robot mode. I think they just don't like the tail. I mean, people are picky anyway, which is fine. I think it's just the tail for the Dino mode's a bit of a.
Well,
it's an eyesore. It is an eyesore, but the rest of the Dino mode is fine.
If you're going to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description or on the screen as you're seeing right now, and check his site out. Great costume. I assume your favourite Doctor is John Pertwee.
He is. I also like Tom Baker because he had the Jelly Babies. He did it for 7 years. And
who?
Tom Baker, the Jelly Babies.
Oh my God! You've transmuted a dragon.
Not transmuted, just kind of Al as a dragon. Didn't have a suit of armor this time, so dragon fleshy it is.
Congratulations, you've won many awards for your Boy 2018 simulator video game. How are you feeling about this?
Pretty majestic.
Nice, it was quite a fantastic game. In fact, I think I'll pick up a PS4 right now.
I recommend it.
Boy Simulator, hopefully coming to Switch. No, not coming to the Switch.
That's not included.
What the hell is 1,000,000% supposed to be?
It's more that you're just psyching up. You know, you gotta like give it 1,000,000%. It's more than 100%, so that's why. So it's not an actual 1,000,000%, because that would destroy me.
Wow, what a cop-out. Through the miracle of science, hands are regrown! Yes, through the magic of plot convenience, hands for Violet Evergarden can regrow instantly. Buy yours now for 99.99. I must ask you a question. Are you the law?
I am the law.
There you have it, folks. He definitely is the law. Don't f with him. Have you found the droid you're looking for lately?
Absolutely no idea where he is.
Oh, really? So, maybe you should move along from this sector?
I can move along that way.
I didn't mean literally from this interview.
Are you trying to use the force on me?
I'm not force sensitive.
Okay. I'll be right. I'll have to keep looking for the other droids.
That was close. That was close. That was close. That was close. I didn't get that much footage of the artist alley, and I'll try to get some more footage tomorrow. But it's not a priority considering I have several days to do it, plus it'll look a lot busier and a lot better in the video anyway, so yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. I did buy a lot here though, so I was mostly focusing on purchasing instead of filming. And at the end of the day, after waiting around 15 minutes for a Jenga match to end, I gave some green screens a shot at the Internet Initiative booth. It was a fun time for about 2 seconds, although it was at the very end of the convention, so I didn't have that much time. Not to mention a concert just started playing at the very end after I finished filming. And of course, with the magic of green screen, you can go anywhere. Look, oh, you weren't supposed to see that. And I suppose that is it for the first day. In terms of first days at a convention, a little bit light, and especially in comparison to Smash, but maybe that's because I didn't really have anyone to come along with. That will change tomorrow. I've got the Transformers TCCA meetup, but suffice to say, it was definitely a fun day, and, well, back to the present, I guess. Yeah, by the way, for that green screen thing at the end, that was actually me crouching down because I was too tall for the damn green screen. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Now that that's all done, I can finally get on with the part that you'll probably skip, the haul section. Today I focused primarily on artwork, and this time I actually made sure to have every artist write their name on the back of it so that I could, you know, link their social media in the section below and also put up the links on the screen or whatnot. Because last year I just straight up forgot and I just chucked a bunch of things on screen and hoped for the best. Okay, so first up, from artist fittingly titled Destroy Your Head Comics, we have a punk version of Sailor Moon. This is just... this is hilariously metal. Yes, it's bloody awesome and the artwork's amazing, but, you know, it kind of symbolizes the whole metalhead punk culture, almost post-apocalyptic. I mean, it's a bloody awesome design with some really cool stylings, and it's not something I thought I'd want to get while I was there, but I'm definitely glad I got it. Next up, from Art of KTL, or Catiel, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, we have Pidge from Voltron, currently the world's most popular reverse trap in media to date, and for a good reason. She's got some decent development, and she's generally a fun character. I'm not quite caught up on the Voltron series, at least it's not as much as I should be, but I'm quite fond of this character, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Next up, from Quirkalicious, we have da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Let's jam! It's Cowboy Bebop. Oh man, I just rewatched this show, and when I saw this awesome artwork, I just had to get it. There were 2 Cowboy Bebop artworks, and one was from another artist that I got from, but I ended up going with this one just because I really like the way the main cast is laid out. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop's one of those shows that people often say, oh, it's old, you don't really need to watch it, it's an overrated classic. No, if you actually go back and watch it, it's not overrated. It's as good as people say it is. And that's rare for a classic anime. Cowboy Bebop hasn't aged a day, especially the movie. Now, I was going to pick up a Megumin from this artist, and I think I was going to do that at Smash, but then I ended up not finding where it was again. Or maybe I just didn't have the cash for it. And then I saw the same artist at Supanova this time, and I was going to get Megumin. But then I saw another artwork and I got that instead. Coming from Brown Rabbit's art, it's just the most adorable little psychopath rabbit Nanachi. Ugh, the kind of shit you've gone through. Yep, with that smile on your face. The most adorably tragic, or tragically adorable character. Another recent addition, and if I didn't get this now, I'd probably forget the anime and not get any art from it at all. From Kinoishi Studio, we have some artwork from Ancient Magus Bride. There were so many great artworks that I just didn't know which one to get, and I was thinking either this or Zero 2, but Zero 2 is going to have plenty of artwork at the next few conventions. Darling in the Franxx ain't going nowhere in the public scene for a long time. I think this would be the most recent animation thing that's going on at the moment, because it was only recently unveiled. We have, from Ashes for Days, a picture of the Green Gang bassist thing versus Murdoch from the Gorillaz. Funny story behind this, apparently the new bassist for the Gorillaz is one of the villains from the Green Gang from Powerpuff Girls, while Murdoch resides in prison, with the new Gorillaz animated series coming out soon. I'm very excited for these two to clash, especially considering how this bassist, and I honestly forget his name, and Noodle have a thing going on apparently, according to the promo artwork. I know I could be reading into it too much. And from Artist Eternals, I don't really think I can do any justice than just shouting like a madman. Ah, God, still recovering from a cold I caught from work. Son of a. And finally, my favourite artwork of the bunch, and forgive me because the writing's very, very tiny. I think it says Borketo. I know I bought a picture of Lucina last year, and although that was pretty good, it did have a very thin waist, a ridiculously thin waist. But then you take a look at this one, and it just conveys so much emotion. Beaten down by years and years of a post-apocalyptic landscape, finally transported to the past, where she thinks she can be free. But, of course, she can never be free because the memories of the past or the future will haunt her for the rest of her life. It's really a beautiful piece. It's a rather minimalist background, but it's very melancholic. But then, it's also tragically hilarious because it's the first artwork I got for the day, and I accidentally creased it, and as such, the laminating process got screwed. So now it looks like she's looking down at the broken lamination going, "No! What have I done?" Full disclosure, this was completely my fault. I screwed it up. But it's both a beautiful piece of artwork and, because of my idiocy, a hilarious piece of artwork. And I am probably going to put this in a nice prominent space in my room. Yes, you may have seen briefly in that horrible Smash Bros mashup that I've started adding posters from last year's Smash to the room. Yes, it took this long to do it. However, that's not everything I got today. I said I'd focus primarily on art, but while I was there, as you can see, I did a little plug for my friend Brad Towner, and his friend happened to be sharing store space with him called Epic Games, or something along those lines. And so I thought, well, while I'm there, I'll, help him out a bit and buy some stuff. The first one I got is Devil Survivor 1, although it doesn't come with a, it doesn't come with a box. But I can fix that. If I get a box, I've got a little insert that I always slip in. I've heard the second game on 3DS is okay. I haven't heard a single thing about the first game, but it probably is going to be a fun time. The other two I am very happy about, though. We've got Force Unleashed and Transformers Decepticons. These two were my shit as a kid. I loved this. In fact, I played this one for over 200 hours because I didn't have any other games at the time, and I loved every single minute of it, constantly replaying and replaying and replaying. And this one, the open world is astonishing. I can't really remember the Sahara Desert as much as I can remember the Arctic from the Autobots version, so I'm interested to see how it works. Besides, this version has the best representation of Barricade that I can remember anyway. Oh wait, I actually just forgot, in fact. Forgive me for the camera placement, because I only realized this just after I'd finished filming, so I had to set everything back up again. But it wasn't really purchasing as much as it was getting something signed. You see, I'd actually paid for Vic Mignogna to sign something, so I chose a copy of Ruby Volume 5, despite not owning Volumes 1 to 4. I mean, hey, I haven't finished Volume 5 yet. That seems to be a running theme of me and cartoons. So, well, yeah, it seemed like a logical choice. I couldn't get any recordings or anything with that because it didn't really seem appropriate, especially because this wasn't Smash where everything's free in that kind of sense. However, I will say, Raptor Talon, Vic Mignogna does say hi, and he's watching out for you. And that's it! I hope I can get this edited tonight. Otherwise, if not, it'll be up in the next few days. And from my perspective, I've got another 2 great days at Supanova, and tomorrow I'll meet up with some friends and have a blast, and I'll also have the TCCA meetup. So, until then, oh wait, I still haven't figured out a catchphrase. I guess I'll just say, have a lovely evening.